problem with making yourself the main character in your life is that you end up with a very conceited victim mindset. The world revolves around you and everything is happening to you or for you. When really, in all actuality, things just happen through you. It don't got shit to do with you, your feelings, your opinions, your thoughts. You are actually quite irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. But it helps you advance as a soul, these experiences that you go through. But it's not specifically catered to help you through or to help, your soul advance. No. I've been the center of my world, of my universe, of my life, right? I've been the main character of my life for 4 years now, since 2020. And I can tell you that when you don't know yourself, it's necessary for you to be the main character, because it's like there is no main character yet. You're still putting it together. You're still trying to figure out who you are. But then once you figure out who you are and you know who you are, you shouldn't be the main character of your life anymore. Because like I said, then you're going to end up with a very conceited victim mindset. Always going to kick your feet and throw tantrums, just like a child, a spiritual child. When your life is, when you know yourself and you're the main character of your life, there's never going to be a happy ending or an ending at all. It's like the story of you just keeps fucking going and it doesn't end. And it's like, when you reach a point in your life where you're kind of just yearning for peace, I've reached that point, and just the never-ending storyline of, the ego, the me, the I, right, the main fucking character, whatever name, title you fucking identify as, like, it really gets disruptive when it comes to your mental health. When you perceive everything in your life as happening to you or for you, it puts a huge dent on your mental. How can you ever be peaceful if you're emotionally being thrown around, whether you're being taken high and happy and now you're being taken low and you're going through things? A lot of pain and suffering lies within the main character, lies within the ego. What you are is nothing at all. You're nothing. That's what you are. From that nothing, you then go and create your personality and stuff like that, right? Like when you first become aware, you're first becoming aware of yourself. So you experience yourself, and then it's like, okay, now I have a general idea of, the concept of self. Self is a fucking concept. We create as nothing, as spirits, as solo spirits, souls. We create nothing. We create concepts. As souls, as spirits, we create concepts. And the first concept we created was the concept of ourself. What's my concept? Who am I? It's a concept. It's a self-concept. The ego, it's an idea of your nothingness, your space, your parameter. So it's not you. So when this concept, this self-concept, this idea, right, this identity is the main forefront of your life, like, you're just going to be, again, like, thrown around emotionally and internally and mentally oh, this is happening now. Oh, I have to figure out how I'm gonna solve this. Oh, what, that just happened? Oh my gosh, that just broke my fucking heart. Now I have to grieve this, but then this is happening. I have to solve. Okay, so then and it's like, bro, here's a fix. Here's a better way of living life, honestly. A much more peaceful way of going about your life. Make love the main character of your life. Let love take the driver's seat. Because when you let love take the driver's seat, life is no longer a series of events, a line of events, a story. It's just a series of happenings, and it ultimately don't got nothing to do with you. And love, what you love, the people you love, the things you love, the love that you have for yourself, don't got shit to do with that. Down to the love that you have for all possibilities, right? Don't have shit to do with the storyline, with the line of events. The ego is attached to this world. It belongs to this world. All it knows is this world. When you die, right? When I die, Nestle is not reincarnating. My soul is reincarnating. My soul lives on, not Nestle. Nestle is just the concept of a self-concept that I am playing out in this lifetime. Next lifetime, I'll have a whole nother self-concept, a whole nother identity, a whole nother ego, a whole nother mind. New chakras, new organs. I mean, at that point, I'm not really reincarnating. I'm like incarnating somewhere else. So we got like new everything. Like, yeah, reincarnating would be like, I'm not going to speak on something that I'm not 100% sure on, but I'm pretty sure that you would have the same mind. I'm pretty sure you would have the same mind, just obviously a different body, different lifetime, right? Different family, but I'm pretty sure you would have like the same mind, still the same, like it just, you still have growing to do. So why you're going to ditch it when that, like you don't ditch it, you just transform. So it's like you didn't transition during that lifetime. So there's not, like when you died, it's like you didn't do no changes to the mind. So when you reincarnate, you're just gonna recreate the same thing. Like, when you go to, incarnate again, to be born again, you're just gonna create the same thing. So yeah, reincarnation. Making love the main character of your life is it takes you, right, the ego, you take a backseat, and the people you love is the main character in your life now. The things that you love is the main character in your life now. The people that you love is the main character in your life now. And I do want to make a note that if you do adopt this mindset, and you do, want to roll with this, I would much rather love be the main character than myself. I know myself, right? Because if you don't know yourself yet, then you should be the main character, right? Because there is no character yet, right? But if you know yourself and you're like, I want to make love the main character of my life, I highly advise that you write a list of all the things that you love. Go down the list and be like, okay, I love cars. Does me loving cars, does this love that I have for it, is it good for me? Is it a healthy love? Does this lead me to doing things that is destructive, or does me loving this thing lead me to doing things that advances my life? Okay? Because the things that we love can destroy us. Okay? So if you adopt this mindset, it's important that you do that. And decipher for yourself, okay, yes, I love this, but this love that I have, like, for it just leads to bad results. It leads to bad things happening. And you got to put that self-love first, you know. It's first before any other love that you have, right? Any other person that you love, any other thing that you love, that self-love is first. So it's like I gotta cut you off because I love myself more. So that's just, so just make a list and go down it and just figure that out for yourself. So yes, when you make love the main character of your life becomes, you know, it's no longer a story. It's no longer a storyline. It becomes just an experience. Why did we come here? What is the meaning of life? Oh, experience. It's experience. You're really going to feel that when you adopt this and you start to apply this, because you're no longer a character. You're no longer, well, you have an avatar, right? But you're no longer like participating in the storyline. You don't even see it as a story. Like, it's just your mind, like occurrences that happen, your mind is not constructing it in an orderly fashion. Like, this is the story. This is the story of my life. This is what's happening to me, right? Ego, identity. And it's like, there is no, that's just a concept. Really, what I am is nothing at all. The who, I just create those. Those are concepts. Those are ideas, right? But the what is nothing. I am nothing. Okay? Just like embracing that truth, sitting with that truth, and just, I'm nothing. I'm here just experiencing what I want to experience, right? Love, right? And just making that the main character. Anything it is that you love. I love making music. That is the main character. That is the center of my universe. Everything that I do revolves around this thing. Or it doesn't even have to be one thing. It could be a multiple of things. Just these things, right? Everything else in my life revolves around these things. That concludes this video. Just enjoy your peace. Because when you're reunited with yourself, when you're, you know, united with nothing, that means you're not in anything. You're not attached to anything. Like, you're just yourself, nothing. It's silent. It's peaceful. It's mute. It's lovely. And you're just in that state, having experiences. Experiencing the happenings, right, in the outside world from your space of peaceful nothingness. Ultimately, just staying out of even your own shit. Bye.